What's going on, everybody? This is going to be my first type of video that's like reactionary based. I found a clip of the inflammatory character Nick Fuentes, and I wanted to share it real quick because I think there's a lot of stuff that he says in the clip that might be true, even though I think it could be discussed with more nuance. But he brings up a lot of great reasons as to why boomers and the older generations can't talk to the younger generations about the dating scene right now. I'll play some of my thoughts after the clip, but let's take a look.
This is a lesson to all the young men out there. Don't listen to these boomers. They live in a completely fucking different world. So when you hear these boomers say, get married young, have more kids than you can afford, you just don't get it. You ask your son. Your son is chopped. Ask him. Because it's not like it was in 1983, bro, okay? It ain't the summer of 69 like all you fucking boomers think it is. Well, I married my high school sweetheart. She never slept with another guy or thought about another guy, and I think girls are doing just fine. If that's how it worked, I think everybody would be happy. If it was still like that, nobody would have a problem. It's a different world now. Women are different, men are different. It's not the fucking 80s. It's not Fast Times at Ridgemont High, bro. Because most guys are on Tinder and they get 2 matches. Most guys go on a date and their girl has 100 bodies and they fucking lie about it. Those of us that are growing up in the 2010s to 2020s, it's a little bit different. Guys in this day and age are dealing with a girl with a double-digit body count. Try that one on for size. Try talking to a girl and you know that she's got a double-digit body count, okay? And think about, try imagining that. They also have OnlyFans and Snapchat and Instagram. So I'm sure growing up in the 80s, there was no phenomenon of like every girl has their nudes on Snapchat and every guy has seen every girl's nudes. But that happens with regularity now in high schools and middle schools. You also didn't have internet pornography. You also didn't have girls literally turning 18 and getting on OnlyFans. Picture this and all that entails. Birth control, BPD. You know, they're on Instagram with 10,000 DM requests from football players and Saudi oil sheiks. Your wife never considered having a spicy page, blue page in bio. She never had you taking pictures of her for her at the beach for her Instagram. She didn't have 100 bodies because there was still a culture of shame about that kind of stuff. And guys go to women with a bouquet of flowers and a gift and, you know, text messages, pickup lines. Oh, I love you. You know, I want this. I want to cuddle, blah, blah. How many of these do you need to see where it's like there's a picture on Instagram of like a good looking guys that are well dressed and clean and facially attractive, same age peers, and they're with their girl at homecoming or prom or whatever. And you see that same girl slutting out at the club, bussing it down for clavicular in the Sprinter van. That has happened like 4 times in the past 4 weeks. Totally insane, yeah. Look at what they're doing. Look at what they're doing. Beating up on girls. Who's looking out for the men? What about the fellas? What about the homies? What about the boys? You know, and for the mothers, what about your sons, huh? The young men are renting a tuxedo. You know, they're getting their corsage for prom. I hope she likes me. Going out to the prom, and then where is she? She's on the Sprinter van with clavicular, shaking her fat little ass, and she's leaving homie on red. She's leaving bro on red. Bro's jester maxing. She's leaving bro on red. Bro is literally in the bar pleading, don't go with Clav. She goes, I don't care. I don't know you. It's crazy. It's fucking insane. It's very dark. It's actually very dark and brutal. It's a different world. Am I right or am I wrong? Seriously.
So I guess my thoughts overall on this matter is I don't think everybody's like this. I think it's just the most degenerate of society. But there's more degeneracy than there ever was before. And that's because of social media and basically everything that he talked about here, like the instant gratifications that we all have through different dating apps and quick engagement. I see it as kind of destroying a bunch of generations from being able to like lock down someone in a trustworthy, meaningful relationship. And things have changed so much that I think it is pretty realistic to say that the older generations have no idea how to steer us into the right direction. And it seems like if we keep going down this path as a society, younger people are going to keep attaching themselves to this type of ideology and way of life because it's become so normalized. And people are becoming so comfortable with this type of lifestyle because of a bunch of other reasons that aren't listed in this video, like housing prices for young people. So even the people that do figure out how to have the American dream, so to say, are fucked because of everything else that's going on. So I genuinely think all these are parts to play in the fact that it's so hard to start a family nowadays.